Hey, it's Dr. Shirley. How are you today? We're talking panic today. We're talking anxiety. Have you ever had a panic attack, anxiety attack? Oh my goodness. You start to think that you're crazy. And it's not a psychological illness and or disease. It's actually a physiological imbalance in your body. And so what I want to do today is to educate you on that and to let you know how your nervous system works and to let you know, more importantly, how you can calm that, how you can literally change the cellular structure of your body, strengthen the organs that are causing these issues, and to lead a calm life. I had panic and anxiety back in the 80s. Back then, no one even knew what panic disorder was. You know, my doctor was like, Shirley, you're fine. And I was, physically fine. I was teaching exercise and aerobic classes and, ate well and all that. And, is there anything more maddening than going to get a blood test and like, you're fine, you're normal. And I wasn't, because my heart would race. I'd wake up in the morning and my body would be running, my pupils would, dilate. I would be fearful of situations that normally wouldn't be fearful. And so those of you who have had panic anxiety, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you might not get it. Like, my Mark is like, I don't understand. What's there to panic about? So we all have a weak link in our body. So for some people, they have a weak link, maybe trouble digesting, right? You have gas, bloating, some indigestion. Some people have a weak immune system. You have allergies. You have, trouble, getting sick, colds, flus, all this kind of thing. So look about what your weak link is. And if your weak link is your nervous system, you're going to be prone, to anxiety. So what does our nervous system do? Our nervous system really protects us. It protects us from unknown, either seen or unseen, terrors that may, come into our life. Let's say that you were sleeping, you're sleeping in bed, it's the middle of the night, and boom, some loud noise goes, and you sit right up, right? You're on alert. What happened? So inside your body, your muscles are tensing, adrenaline and cortisol are being released into your bloodstream, your heart rate has elevated, your breathing has increased, you're ready for whatever's coming at you. Same kind of thing happens sometimes when we see things. Let's say you're out hiking, you're having a beautiful hike, out in the mountains, you turn around the corner and boom, there's a snake in the path. Whoa, your nervous system, same thing happens. Fight or flight, heart rate goes up, muscles, get tense. When we smell things, our nervous system can be stimulated. Let's say you're in a crowded, subway. You're in the subway and all of a sudden, you smell smoke and, you're going to be stimulated again. So all of these outside environmental things that affect our senses can also affect our nervous system. Now what happens with panic and anxiety is it really goes to the next level, and our nervous system can get stressed and then it becomes weakened. Okay, and so when the nervous system is in a weakened condition, that's really when the panic and anxiety starts to set in. But what gland is affected are adrenal glands. Have you ever heard of them before? They're small glands. They're actually triangle shaped. They weigh a very small, weigh about 1/8 of an ounce. They sit, 2 of them, one on each one of our kidneys. And what the adrenal glands do is they secrete this adrenal and they secrete, this cortisol. So if we have periods of our life that are continually stressful, maybe there's a job loss, maybe there's a heart broken, and maybe there's a death in the family, maybe there's severe financial stress that's keeping you up at night, our adrenal glands start to get weak and get weak and get weak. And when they get to burn out, it's called adrenal fatigue. You can Google that, and that's really what panic and anxiety stems from. This is adrenal fatigue. So we want to be able to strengthen our adrenal glands. Okay, and then the next thing that we're wanting to do is that there's certain vitamins and certain minerals in our body that also support our nervous system. Okay. Our B vitamins are one of the most important. They're called our stress vitamins, and these are your B1, your B2, your B 5, 6, 12. All of those feed our nervous system. So in order for your nervous system to be healthy, you have to have enough B vitamins. Now the thing is that B vitamins are water soluble. Okay, and what that means is that when they come into your body, the body uses what it needs and the rest gets excreted. A fat soluble vitamin is when like a vitamin A or E comes into your system, the body uses what it needs and then the rest gets stored. So these B vitamins, especially you are burning them up, just boom, 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 day in and day out. So you need to make sure that you're taking enough B vitamins. I personally use bee pollen, and that's part of my recipe. Bee pollen is wonderful and it has all kinds of your B vitamins in it. It's a great red blood cell builder, and it will soothe the nervous system. Now, a good B complex is also, going to be great for you as well. The next thing that's important, within your body is to make sure that you have enough magnesium. Magnesium has over 5,000 enzymatic functions within your body. You would not believe how important magnesium is for you. Magnesium can help with heart palpitations. And now this doesn't mean you don't go see a doc and get it checked out. When I was going through my anxiety, I had to wear the monitor and you have the EKGs and all this. And I was young, like I said, I was in my 30s, and so I'm not saying, take magnesium and don't go see your doc. Okay, that's not what I'm saying at all. But magnesium helps to calm the body. Do you know that there's a lot of magnesium in chocolate? And that's one of the reasons that when we're under stress, we crave chocolate, because our body actually recognizes what it needs. So I'm not recommending a lot of chocolate. I'm recommending some magnesium, and the magnesium also helps to feed the adrenal glands. It helps to calm the nervous system. It's been shown to be helpful with blood pressure. It's been shown to be helpful with leg cramps and with back spasms and with eye twitches, anything that's tight or irritated. So it also helps to calm the nervous system as well too. The other thing that's really important for you within your body is that you take some time to sit and to be. I learned meditation during my time as I was healing, and I was told to me that meditation is equal, every time you meditate, even if it's 20 minutes, it's equal to taking about a tablespoon of stress out of a barrel. So this is not an overnight kind of a thing, but it does help with the grounding, and maybe for some of you that's prayer. Whatever floats your boat, that you are able to sit and be for 15 or 20 minutes at a time and not let those thoughts just keep crashing in on your brain. So overall, by strengthening the adrenal glands, and I use a formula that's called nervous fatigue, and nervous fatigue is an adrenal. It's a Chinese formula, and it will build up those adrenal glands. I also take a product that's called Skeletal Strength. And the Skeletal Strength I love. I've been taking this stuff for 20 years. And that has a lot of calcium, a lot of magnesium, and it's helped to keep my body calm. And the biggest thing that's been helpful, it's been a lifesaver for myself, many of my family members. Did you know panic runs in the family? It does. My mom, gosh, even when she was 85 years old, she was still taking this this Stress J. And a Stress J is like a lifesaver. You can take 2 or 3 of these things in your body, you'll be calm within seconds. Years ago, I used to be afraid to fly, and I had to fly for my work, and I remember throwing like 8 of them in my mouth because I had young kids, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what if I die in this plane crash, right? You get all these kind of crazy thoughts, and you get and again, that's you start to think that you are crazy, you are nutty, and some people it's frightening. And I actually just had this realization the other day, which is very interesting to me. I mean, if you've got a bad elbow, you don't think you're nuts. If you're having trouble digesting your food, you don't think you're crazy. But when your adrenaline starts rushing and your heart rate gets elevated and your nervous system starts going wacky, you really start to question, if you're okay. And then when you calm your nervous system down and you're taking these supplements and you're feeding your body and you're doing your exercise, you're doing your meditation, it's like being another person. It's just so freeing. And so I feel so strongly about this, again, because it's something that I had suffered for a long time. Maybe it wasn't that long. I don't know. Maybe it was like 6-8 months or so. It seemed like forever at the time. But when I found out the answers to this, it just totally changed my life. And I've had hundreds and hundreds of clients over the years that have done the exact same program, and they're able to calm their body. And you know what? You can do more with your life. You're better with your relationships. You're better with your work. You're better, calmer, with your children. You're able to take on new things. You're not afraid, to try new things. So part of keeping your body balanced is paying attention, to those weak links. It's okay. We've all got a weak link. So if yours is a nervous system, I'm here to help. You can visit my website, and that's called GetWellNaturallyNow.com, and there's a little bit more information on there, and you can take a peek at whether this program is good for you. You can also, feel free to call me. I'm be happy to help you. My phone number, it is Eastern Standard Time, okay, so no middle of the night calls, is 585-503-6478. And if you had a question in regards to kind of what you've gone through, what you've done, I'd be happy to help. This is a service that I enjoy doing. So best to you. If you have any questions, any comments, please leave them below, and I hope that what you've learned today has been helpful. Bye now.